Hey guys, we are back again. Another day, another review. We're going to take a look at the newest exclusive from the Marvel Legends line, the Walmart exclusive Black Panther figure. So we've got our standard box, we've got our Walmart exclusive sticker down there, figure in the window, some artwork, shot of the figure on the back, lovely ship to store label on the bottom of the box. Some more artwork on the other side. So let's pull this guy out and take a look. Alright, so here is our Black Panther figure, and yes, I have changed out the background for this review. Black on black, on black on black on black really doesn't work too well, I have come to find, so we swapped out for a blue one. Haven't used this one yet. I figured we'd give it a try. So I think it looks pretty good. It makes him pop out a little bit better. He doesn't look like a blob against a black sheet of fabric. So we're going to take a look at this guy, and he is obviously an exclusive to Walmart, and with a lot of exclusives come pretty inherent parts reuse, and this guy is pretty much almost, as far as I can tell, 100% parts reuse, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It actually works out really well. There is a previous Black Panther figure. I don't have that figure. He's actually pretty rare, I believe. He goes for quite a bit on the aftermarket. Same body, minus accessories. He comes with a different paint scheme, though. He's got a lot of blue on him, in the sense that these hands have blue on them. You can see the difference in color from the arm to the wrist and hand. The body on that other older Black Panther has a lot of that as well. But we'll go over parts reuse real quick just to kind of get that out of the way. So this is the Bucky cap body that we're used to, and I mean, it's pretty much the same figure that we got previously with Black Panther, and this body suits T'Challa pretty well. I like it. I think it works well. And then this is the cape from the original, not the one I reviewed recently, the original Hasbro Adam Warlock figure back in the old days before the rebirth of Marvel Legends, back when they kind of killed the line a bit. This is the cape that he has, and I think it works really well on him. It looks nice. This is kind of what I think of when I think of Black Panther, when I think of T'Challa, so I'm pretty pleased to get this guy. Now, we'll do the normal stuff. Articulation, head's on a ball with a hinge, so he can look up and down, all around. Arms go out and up and all over the place. We've got that bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. We have got a hinge and a rotation at that wrist. Forward crunch, backward crunch, waist rotation. Legs go out only a bit, not a great deal, not as much as I was expecting. Pretty high kick though. And then a decent ways back. We do have that thigh cut. We have those double jointed knees. They go all the way back. We do have a cut at the boot, or the shin in this case. And then we've got a hinge and there's a rocker in there too. It's just kind of tight right now. As far as sculpt goes, like I said, parts reuse through and through. So this is the Bucky cap body. And this body is pretty old. I keep saying that I wish they would, use a different one, get rid of this one and go with something else, but it still fits a lot of characters. It's kind of a decent body when it comes to more just muscular and lean characters rather than your bulky guys. So I can't argue that point too much. It looks good for this particular figure. And then of course the cape is a hard plastic, but it does have some flexibility to it. And it is, like I said, from the old school Adam Warlock figure. You can pop the head off and take it off if you so choose. It does have a little bit of kind of a skull here in the middle for kind of its clasp. And then he's got these clawed hands. I don't know if these are new or not. I'm not really sure. But obviously they fit Black Panther. And these are probably how I'm going to be displaying him. He does come with some accessories that we'll get to in a second. As far as paint goes, not a ton. He has this belt piece down here which has a little bit of black on it. I don't think this belt is really needed. It's blue and black, and it kind of sits funny as far as I'm concerned. It looks kind of weird. He does have the blue striped boots, and then he has the blue striped wrists and hands. They look pretty clean. They're not bad. Line works on them is all right, and overall they look good. I would rather have just had a straight black, but this is a warranted look for the character, so I'm not arguing that point. Now, as far as accessories goes, he has 4, technically. One is a set of hands, so 2 hands, which we've got here. They're just gripping hands. I don't know if any of these hands are reuse. These are probably reuse, I would imagine. Same kind of paint scheme, blue with the black stripes. He has a spear, and I don't have the figure to compare, but this is the spear that came with the most recent Craven figure. It's got a nice wood look to it. Got the feathers, which are painted with kind of a metallic-y sheen, metallic blue with black, silver beads, and then a silver spear tip. So it looks good. It fits with the theme of T'Challa and Black Panther. I don't know that I'm actually going to display him with it, but it's not a bad thing to have. Gives him a little more display options. And then he has this necklace, which is again, I believe, from the Craven figure. It's just flat, kind of gray, silvery plastic. Pop his head off and put it on. That's pretty much all there is to it. I will likely never use this because I just don't feel the need. But it's another way to add a little bit of more detail to this figure. All right, so overall, what do I think about this guy? I think he's a pretty good figure. Like I said, I was wanting this particular figure. I like Black Panther. I don't really care too much about MCU stuff, so I don't have that figure. I don't have the original figure, so this is a good one for me to get. And he looks like what I think of when I think of Black Panther. It's got that cool cat-style head sculpt, got the cool cape, got the nice muscular body. Excellent use of the Bucky Cap mold, I think. A great use of that mold here in this regard. So he's just a cool figure. If you like Black Panther, this is probably the one to get, especially if you don't have the old one. He does come with a couple accessories. They'll fit the character whether you decide to use them or not. I think it's a good option either way. So he's got a couple different cool display options, and he'll look pretty decent on your shelf no matter how you display him, I think. So that's going to do it for this review, everyone. As always, stay tuned for more. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time.